Good afternoon. This is Daniel. KE7UUM, WROG 651. Also on some bands, Blue Thunder. So here you go. My project. How am I going to mount one or two antennas? I'm looking at UHF, VHF bands and 10-11 meters without attaching, making holes, screwing or whatever, mounting things physically to the building. So here's what I did. I have got two 2x6s, the other one was there, and I cut them. All this lumber that I have that you see was actually free. I was blessed by it. The perks of my job, I guess. And I took the 2x6s. I don't know if you can see that well. Oh, there it is. Light change there. So I notched out the top of the 2x6 there, so it would fit in between that 2x4. And then this 2x6, it's not mounted to the wall. It's just sitting, leaning up against it, tight. Because as you notice, my measurements are not. I am not a world's greatest woodworker. Never have been, never will be, and you can ask a couple of friends that they can attest to that. With that being said, I cut on the wrong side of the line. But to make this tight, put a scrap piece that I had in there, and so this whole thing is tight. The same with this side over there. Then on the bottom for the front boards, and I forgot the technical name of these cement blocks, but they're the ones that actually have, you can put a 4x4 post in the center. There's two of those. This 2x4 that's just leaning here, that's going to go up right underneath the gutter. Although I've contemplated putting it on the inside, and the reason why is because the bracket that I'm getting is long enough. I think it's a 6-inch bracket, but because of what I'm using for mass, I wanted to make sure that I had enough room to clear the gutter without crunching it. And also this will keep it away from the gutter. Even if I put the 2x4, whoops, that's why that keeps happening. Even if I put the 2x4 on the inside of those 2x6s. Anyways, there's that. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I have been blessed with a I've been blessed with an antenna, an Alpha 99, and there are many reports that first off, listen, come at me all you want with the comments about I should have done this and I should have done that with an antenna. Here's the deal. I've got 25 feet of property from there to there. And I've got, I think it was less than 10 from the building to the fence right there. So I don't have the room, and I'm trying to keep this low-keyed. Instead of going to get one of my super penetrator antennas. Speaking of the fence, let me see, can I do this? I did not mean to do that. I can. I did not mean to stop the video. I'll put them together. I don't have the room to put my, SP 500, Super Penetrator 500, 5/8 wave antenna up here. Certainly don't have the money to buy a new 5/8 wave antenna. So I figured the next best thing, I've had Antrons before, although they were the older ones from the 80s and early 90s, they worked well for me. Back then, never used it on 10 meters. If I cannot get it to work on 10 meters, my 10 meter radio that I have in the house for now is only a 25 watt. 10-meter radio. So I will just use a tuner for the 10-meter band. But a couple of people that claim that they use an A99 for both bands without a tuner have showed me where, with pictures and stuff. I've seen some things about where to put the tuning rings. Anyways, I'm doing what I can do to get back on the air. For 10 meters, my hand's getting tired. Okay, sorry. Back on the air for 10 meters. It's the best I can do for now. I can always pull the Lincoln in from the car. Don't want to do that. I don't like moving radios around. With that being said, I was blessed with the ability to be able to get the Antron. So, thankful for that. Anyways, don't really have a lot more to say. I'll have a medical update in one of the next in my next video, or the video before this. Maybe I already did. I'm wanting to upload this, but first, it just depends. Been a lot going on. Anyways, y'all, 7-3. Thank you for subscribing and liking my content. Have a blessed day.